Hello and welcome to the storm update. It's around 8 p.m. on July 21st, and we've got to talk about this storm again. We're looking at the radar here on the left-hand side of your screen, and the rain is starting to approach our area. And you can see it's moving from southeast to northwest as part of this rain moves. And it has not been raining over much of Long Island most of the day. It has been dry, but the rain is coming, and it has been raining over New Jersey now for, I guess, a number of hours. And you can see that rain moving in, and you can see also this swath of heavier rain here as well. So far, no, I'm surprised they have not issued any watches or warnings for our area on this map yet here at the Weather Service. But we will look at the current conditions here at Farmingdale. 68 degrees in the dew point, 59, but note that east wind at 10, gusting to 22, and then we'll go and we'll look at New Jersey and compare it to that. See there, they've got a flash flood watch, 71, and look at the dew point, 70. Look at how much higher the dew point is in Toms River versus here. That's like a 12-degree dew point spread, and that represents where this front is right now. We're gonna go ahead and look at this GFS model here because we want to look at the storm here and the winds. We're going to get into the winds here about when it comes to the storm. So we're going to first look at this GFS, and you can see, just look at that intense low pressure system making that left-hand turn right up the Chesapeake right there and inland. So it looks like the worst of it, though, will wind up over New Jersey, according to the GFS. But we want to look at the actual winds. We want to look at the winds. So let's take a look at the wind speed here. That will be the winds that will be produced from this storm, because there will be some strong winds associated with this. And you can see it moving inland. Looks like the worst of the wind stays offshore, but still we're going to have winds along the coast sustained, reaching into the 20s perhaps, and gusts could get even higher than that. We go in overnight, and you can see that the winds really pick up right around I would say 4 or 5 a.m. And you got to remember something. Wherever there are thunderstorms, that wind can be enhanced. So again, we could see some strong wind gusts. Worst of it stays offshore. It looks like it could get these are not wind. This is actual sustained wind speed. So those are pretty high for sustained. I want to actually see if they have a gust, a wind gust in here, but I don't think that it is supported for that. It is not. It is not. It is not. So, what we can look at is the dew point again. Just delineate the front here. You can see that the dew points are. Well, we gotta wait. Computer's being very slow again. I do apologize. You can see the dew points coming up on the GFS. So I want to look at the NAM. I'll show you 12-kilometer NAM and take a look and see what that's doing for winds. I don't want this to be a long weather update. It'll be a short one, not as long as the last one, but I want to go over the actual wind speeds that we could be looking at. So the NAM is probably going to be a little stronger with the wind speeds, I would think. And we gotta wait. To apologize. Dude, it's not. It's the computer. It's all right. So the NAM is oh boy, ridiculous. Yeah, we may not be able to do this. I don't know. The computer is having some problems tonight. Maybe if we use an older run. I wanted to use the 18Z run. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that worked. Yeah, let's try this 12Z. Maybe we'll be able to get that. This will work. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm still getting. Yeah, I still have this problem here. The spinning circle here. I don't know why it's so slow. You're just going to have to bear with me. I do apologize. All right, so this is during the worst of it here. You can see some of the NAM is more impressive with the winds. And these are sustained winds now that could be getting up into gale force territory along the coast here, especially over New Jersey, along the Jersey shore. I would like to back it up to Del Mar. Let's go really slow here. Hopefully we don't get the circle. Alright, so you can see there it is. It looks like Del Mar would avoid the winds from this. The worst wind looks like it hits the Jersey Shore, and then it looks like that track is very bad, a very bad track. And we learned, I think there's going to be a lot more coastal flooding than everybody's talking about due to these winds, because these winds are going to pile the water on. And you can see some yellows now, sustained winds right along the shore there. So the Jersey Shore is really going to get hammered with high winds. And then as we go into the morning, that's going to move toward Long Island with the higher winds. We could see sustained winds on Long Island, reaching 25 miles an hour, maybe 30 miles an hour. Gusts could be over 40. So, there will be isolated power outages, I'm thinking. So we'll just go to the radar. We'll look at that. Let's see what that's going to do here. Again, I'm sorry this update is taking so long, but it's just due to the spinning circle here that wants to be. I don't know if it's the internet, the site, or my own computer that's being slow. So there you go. Look at that, 900. So this is a pretty intense low pressure system. Pretty intense. I may have to use a different site because this site just doesn't seem to want to load. So you're just getting the spinning circle constantly. Alright, there. So we just have to really go really slow here. So there you go. The storm is looks like heavy. Those are thunderstorms there, and there could be some pretty strong thunderstorms here. Look at that, right in the Chesapeake. So that northeast part of the storm is the worst part. So it looks like it's now tracking it a little less over Delmarva and a little more over the Jersey Shore as far as the worst of it goes. But I think we're going to see some pretty bad conditions. And I will be continuing to follow this storm through the night for you. I want to check one more thing, and that is lightning. And that will, after that, that'll end this weather update. It's not displaying any lightning. Alright, I'm wondering if there's something wrong with this map. Why aren't we seeing any lightning here? It's got to be lightning. Alright, well, it is showing up to the west, but not to the east. That's where there'd be thunderstorms. Alright, so there is storms over here. I can see lightning over here, but not a whole lot going on over here. So we'll see. That's weird. I think with all that rain, there'd be some lightning around. Alright, folks, that concludes this weather update. So I'll have another one later tonight. Probably around midnight, around that time, as the worst part of the storm gets closer. Alright, so take it easy and try to get in before it gets bad tonight, because it's gonna get bad.